Hi, welcome to 7th Legion. My name is Ginger, and I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Tonight I'm going to be giving general messages for all 12 signs for the month of July. Please remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. And if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to see any future readings. Hi Aries, let's see what message Spirit has for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have Temperance, the Temperance card. First card out, Two of Cups, Eight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Four of Rods, Three of Swords, Page of Swords, the Hangman, and Eight of Cups. So Aries, it looks to me like you are you're in a third-party relationship here. You may be married or in some sort of committed relationship that you're thinking of walking away from this relationship. You're thinking of giving your cup to someone else. Someone that you are highly attracted to, physically attracted to, and you may be spying on this person. This is someone that you feel that you have some sort of divine connection with. Someone that you would like to have some sort of deep commitment with or to. Right now you are with a Queen of Pentacles, and I guess it's not a good situation. But you're waiting and you're kind of trapped in your head because you want to move towards someone else. You think you're being spiritually guided to move towards this person. This is what you feel. But there's a lot of devil energy. The devil energy I feel in this situation, Aries, has to do with your sexual attraction. I think you were confused when you first felt the attraction to this other individual. And you were confused because it was so sexually driven. Like your feelings towards this person was like a lot of sexual energy around it. So you thought, oh, okay, it can't be anything other than that. I'm a married individual. Why would I don't want to be ruled by my genitalia. And you were juggling with this for a while. You've been going back and forth in your mind about this. What is it about this person? Is it just sexual energy? But you also see this person as a star, and this brings burden to you because you are in a marriage. Star energy meaning you find them to be very inspirational. You find this person to be very interesting. Now, I'm not saying you're leaving or you want to leave your marriage for this person for just because you want to, just to leave a committed relationship for someone else just because you're bored in the relationship where you're at. I don't think that's the case. I think you're actually not in a good situation right now. I think you're with someone that's kind of cold and has been for a very long time. And they're driven by the Pentacles. And you may feel that this person is just with you for Pentacles, for money, for stability. I think it's not a love relationship that you're in. I think it's just it's like it feels to me like cold. I'm having trouble describing this feeling. It just feels very cold. It just feels very cold. And I think you thought this is actually what marriage is supposed to be based on what you saw growing up, based on where you're coming from in life. This is actually normal, but something inside of you is saying, I want something more because this can't be it. Like, this is just not working for you. And this is something that you were struggling with because it's like, this is what's expected. You marry and you stay married, and that's it. And you don't really marry for love. You marry for pentacles. You marry for stability. I think that where you're coming from, it's seen as foolish to marry for love. And yeah, I think this is a situation where you go towards the individual for what they bring to the table in terms of stability. It's more like a business relationship because that's kind of what I'm feeling. I'm not feeling any sort of emotion other than the emotion here in the Eight of Cups walking away, because you're feeling emotion about walking away. Two of Cups doesn't have to do with the marriage. It feels like it has to do with someone outside of the marriage. Okay, so I'm going to look at a little bit more. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Show me Aries. Show me Aries. Aries. Show me Aries. Okay, Aries, we have at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star card. And then the first card out was the Lovers. Then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Magician. I think that you are realizing that this person that you're looking at, you've been probably watching them for a while because we have the Page of Swords down here. I think you've been and you've been trapped in your head of how are you going to maneuver this situation, because you're not leaving one person for the other person. It's not that situation. It's kind of like a marriage or a relationship that's been over. And the people stay together because they have kids, they have property, they have finances that are tied up, and they also have expectations of within their community, their circle of friends, their family. This is what you do. You get married, you stay married. So it's not a situation where I'm going to leave this person for that person. It's not that at all. And I think this is why it's very confusing for you, because you probably come from a place of you get married and you stay married, and it doesn't matter if you have a loving relationship with your spouse. It just matters that you stayed married and you built your foundation in terms of wealth, in terms of stability. This is how it is. This is how it's always been. And so it's been very confusing for you to, first of all, find or see someone, because I don't think you were looking for this person for some reason. I just think it just was just something that came across your path somehow. And I think what you're thinking, what you were struggling with was, this is not supposed to happen, because wherever you're coming from, this is not acceptable. Okay. And I think you're also struggling with the fact that people are probably going to think that you planned this or that you're being foolish, because this is just not the way it is in your community. Okay. So you are the Magician here. I think you're trying to figure out a way to get out of the situation without too many, without too much damage. But I don't think there's going to be a way out without, you're just going to have to do what you need to do to get out of the situation. It's your choice. Like, you could stay in this marriage, um, but if you make the decision to leave, there's no way not to get out of it without upsetting people or just losing money and that sort of thing. All the things that come with a breakup, where like a divorce, basically. Okay, so this is just something you're going to have to reach out to spirit for guidance. Um, but it looks to me like you've made some sort of decision here, because you're coming out of resting and thinking about it. You want to come out of that Eight of Swords, of being trapped in your head, and you want to bring balance to the situation, because you're very defensive about this, because it wasn't supposed to happen, right? This wasn't supposed to happen. So, and right here we have King and Queen of Swords. You might see this person as a past, you had some sort of past life relationship with this person. But you moving towards this person is going to bring you into a Ten of Swords. It's going to hurt, because the person that you're leaving is not going to just let you leave without, you're going to have to stand your ground if this is what you choose. Okay, so meditate, talk to spirit. We have decisions to make in this life, and whatever decision we make is, the consequences that come with that decision. We have to live it out. There's no way of dodging these bullets, basically. It sounds harsh, but if you are being honest with yourself and you follow spirit's guidance, because staying in a marriage where you're not happy and there is no love in the marriage, and you're just going to be there for I don't know how many years you're going to be on this planet, that's something you are looking at and something you are not happy with. So just know what your intentions are. The fact that if you don't want to hurt people, like, there is no way to not hurt someone if you're going to leave them, even if it's not a loving, because finances are involved, right? Families involved. And a lot of people have that mentality of once married, always married, because it's part of their identity. I think you're afraid to lose some of your identity too. Okay, so let's get an oracle card. I think this situation is making you feel sick, and you may have been, this anxiety hasn't been too good for you. It hasn't been too good for you. Yeah. It's not good for anyone, but show me Aries. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries? At the bottom we have pride keeps us apart. First card out, inconsistencies, triggers, and never again. The marriage, the never again is the marriage, because that's how it made you feel. Triggers, this whole situation has been triggering for you, and you're also afraid to trigger other people in this situation. Inconsistencies, you're back and forth. That juggling I was talking about earlier on. You've been back and forth about going towards this other person and leaving the marriage. It's back and forth. You're not your mentality, your mental on this is, one minute you want to go and you're thinking, okay, I want to change my life, and I want to stop this sinking ship, basically the marriage, and I want to do something different with my life than what I've seen growing up, or your whole life basically. And then the next minute you're like, no, no, I can't do it, I can't leave, I'm scared. And part of the reason that this card here, pride keeps us apart, part of the reason is your pride, actually, your ego, because you are afraid to give up what you know, because you're afraid of what the community that you come from, they're going to think about you. You're afraid of what your family, your friends, your whatever, your religious group, if you have one, your co-workers, because your marriage feels heavy to me. It feels like this is my life and this is who I am. And without this, who am I? Okay, so this pride keeps us apart. I think that that's what that spirit is speaking about, your pride. Okay, your ego. Okay, so you have a lot to think about, Aries, and I hope that, you take the time to take care of yourself, because I did feel a little bit of something going on with, I feel like it's in the gut region. I'm not a doctor, so don't take, this is entertainment purposes. This is just, take it with a grain of salt. But I feel something like a lot of anxiety in my gut, and I think it made you sick. Whatever this is, I think it was very upsetting. Probably lost a lot of sleep. This is just not, so just take care of yourself and ask spirit to guide you and help you. Okay? And just keep asking spirit to continually guide you, and to meditate and take care of yourself. Keep taking care of yourself, and spirit will help you. Okay? If this message resonates, I hope it helps, and thank you for watching.